Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Lord of hosts. I am Elijah. And this is the message that the Lord God hath given unto me to give unto you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Lord of hosts. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm going to tell you read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 to 6. But the prophet start with Haggai. When the Lord God tells the robber boy, hey, here's the robber boy, I'm going to use you as a signal. Now that signal have gone forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Behold, I shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, and shall turn the hearts of the children back to the father hearts back to the children, lest I come and strike the earth with a curse. All voice, the apocalypse has begun. Malachi chapter 4, verse 4. You got to go to Horeb, man. You got to go back to what our father Moses has given unto us. Because all that's a part of the prophecy. All that's a part of the formula. If you don't do the formula, how are you going to make it? All right. Tell you, people have design plan on it. No, it's not going to, well, Israel, that's what it's about. It's about the elect. Yeah, we just got off of that. That's what it's about, the elect. No, I'm going on to say this. All right, no, because I can't get it like I want to get it. Have it like I want to have it, but just go ahead on, whatever you give me, I just go ahead on and do it. Don't challenge God, because you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Yeah. Anyway, just saying, that warning ahead of time, you're going to lose. Because he's God and not man. I'm going, because we went over Job yesterday. All right. Because God have left us everything and shown us what we need to do. Not only what we need to do, how to do it. Okay, there's more right there. Oh, yeah. And the water right here. That's all right. That's all right. Anyway. I better shut up. I'm finished. All right. Because we doing this just not for no, well, we know why we are doing it. I talked to Belteshazzar about it. I will. Let's go. Just wait, Belteshazzar, I want to be finished. No. There we go. Blessed thou, O Lord God of our Father, thy name is worthy to be praised and glorified forevermore. For thou art righteous in all the things that thou hast done to us. Yea, in all thy works, truth, all thy ways right. Now let's see. And all, no. Yeah, true in all things. I say all that thy ways are right, and all thy judgments truth, and all the things that thou hast brought upon us, and upon the holy city of our Father, even Jerusalem, thou hast done. Thou have executed true judgment. Thou have executed true judgment, because for according to truth and judgment that thou did bring all these things upon us because of our sins. For we have sinned and committed iniquity, departing from thee. And all things have we trespassed. Not obeying thy commandments, nor kept them, neither have done as thou commanded us, that it might go well with us. Wherefore all things, wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. Let's see. Yeah. All that thou hast brought upon us, and everything. All right. See. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. For thou did deliver us into the hands of the lawless enemies, the most hateful forsakers of God, into an unjust king, the most wicked in all the world. And now we cannot open up our mouth. We have become a shame and reproach to thy servant and them that worship thee. Yet deliver us not up wholly for thy name's sake, nor disannul thy covenant, and cause not thou deliver us from that covenant, and cause not that mercy to depart from us. All right, no. For thy beloved Abraham's sake, and thy servant Isaac's sake, and thy holy Israel's sake, to whom thou hast spoken and promised that thou wilt multiply thy seed as the stars of heaven, and as the sand that lieth upon the seashore. For we, O Lord, have become less than any nation, and to be kept under this day in all the world because of our sins. Yeah. Neither is that this time prince, nor prophet, or leader, or burnt offering, or sacrifice, or oblation, or incense, or place to sacrifice before thee, that we may find mercy. Nevertheless, with a contrite heart and a humble spirit, let us be accepted. Right? Like as the offerings. No, let me see. Taking my time. I got to rush for it. All right. No, I used to know this prayer real good. No, you don't see it every day and all day. You're going to miss out on it. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let me see. No, it's YouTube. I know they was going to do it. All right. Nevertheless, in a contract heart and a humble spirit, let us be accepted. Like as in burnt offering of rams and bullock, like as in 10,000 fat lambs. So let our sacrifice be in thy sight this day, and grant that we may go holy after thee. For they should not be confounded that put their trust in thee. And now we follow thee with all our heart. We fear thee, we seek thy face. Put us not to shame, put us not to shame, but deal with us after thy loving kindness and according to thy multitude of mercy. And deliver us. Deliver us. Deliver us also according to thy marvelous works, and give glory to thy name. O Lord, let all them that do thy servant hurt be ashamed. Let them be confounded in all their power and might, that their strength be broken. Let them know that thou art the Lord, the only God, and glorious over the whole world. Let's continue on. All right. He comes. I guess they need the double blessing. That's why they coming. You know, if you do it again, you get blessed again. That's how God is. Yeah. Go ask Ruth. Go ask Oprah. Yeah. No, God bless them. God bless Oprah for every step she took and every tear that she shed. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. All right. Because that's what he did. That's what he does for us. Yes, yes, yes. Man, God rewarding y'all. We don't even know how much God rewarding us. No, we already see what we have to do. We already know we have to do like our fathers and them did when the demons and devils first came down. We cried unto them. We prayed. We cried. Yeah, because you're not talking about. Just now came to me. All right, because we're not talking about. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Because remember, the demons and devils was always down with Cain now. They weren't up on top of our holy mountain. Because Satan couldn't be, well, anyway, they weren't on top of our holy mountain. And then Satan concocted a plan to get us down off the holy mountain. But I think it's all a part of God's plan. Because then when we came off the holy mountain, we did our sins, but we repented. And we start crying unto the Most High God. Because you know, we knew how to cry. Because we had been on a holy mountain. We knew how to fast, pray, and everything else on the top of the holy mountain. We was doing alms and offering constantly. Right? So then when they come off the holy mountain, you can see that's happening. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah. Because how powerful we are. Man, we so powerful. Every time I look at us, I keep saying, man, because every time I think I have it, then God showed me that y'all have more powerful than what I guess cannot imagine. Yeah. Some powerful people. Come on, brothers, yes, you don't have to wait for nobody. All right. Go ahead on, put the rest. Yeah. I don't have to wait for nobody. No, but who's there? He'll be there. Yeah. No, because God already showed us what we have to do. Not only showed us, but told us what we have to do. That's why God tells us how powerful we are. Because you got to be real powerful if he tells you, like they posted yesterday, that there's never going to be anybody like us that ever been before or after. Right. So we right there in that spot where we got it both. We got it all. Do we have it all? Whew. Yeah, we have it all. Of course, we're seeing now. I can easily tell you, I can even prove that to you how different it is, because remember, this was the prophecy that we was going, how knowledge was going to increase throughout all the world. Well, they didn't have this before us. No, they didn't have this. They had a communication system, but not like it is now. They had it, but it's not like it is now. All right. Mm-mm. Well, anyway, so now you see. Mm-mm. Crying and we praying, oh, our voice is reaching all the way up to heaven. All the way up to heaven. Well, let them go ahead, man. Let them go ahead. They want to do that. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because the power God has given unto us. And I mean power. Yeah. Belshazzar just got 3 gifts. Yeah. 3 new gifts. I got something. He showed me certain things. Yeah. Anyway. Let's go. That's it. No, he ain't finished yet. All right. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't. I told you, Lord God already told you, you're going to make them afraid of y'all. Man, you're going to be able to, you're going to have that shine on your face. First, they ain't going to be able to look at the shine on your face. Yes. They'll be doing like that. Yeah. No, a lot of people don't understand how it was. Because he was really scared. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm still looking for it. No, because I'm not taking my time on skipping. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go. People scared of them demons, man. And demons showing them people all different things, tell them lies, and they believe it. Well, just think about if Satan them coming before them leaders and everything, yeah, and they don't believe in God as it is. Yeah, they be scared and do everything. Cause I seen that on a picture with Eisenhower when the demons came to Eisenhower and showed him things and took control of his wife. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. All right. How the shit's all doing it. Mm-hmm. I was I couldn't don't let nobody tell you there's no such thing. If a woman tell you don't nothing get old but clothes, well, it's time for you to leave. That woman's a damn fool. Man tell you the same thing. He's a damn fool. Right. Tell you that. Because a lot of them still want to be hoes and homongers. Yeah. Doting. As mother said, doting. All right. Everything we see now coming to pass. That's a dream about the snake. All right. Let's go. Bless thou, O God of our Father, to be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessest thy glorious and holy name to be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed thou in the temple of thy holy glory to be praised and glorified above all forever. And blessed thou that beholdest the deaf and sit upon a cherubim to be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed thou on that glorious throne of thy kingdom to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed thou in the firmament of heaven to be above all, to be above all, to be praised and glorified forever. Will all you works of the Lord bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you heavens, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt all forever. O you angels of the Lord, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all you waters that be above the heavens, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you powers of the heavens, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you sun and moon, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you stars of heaven, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O every shower and dew, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all you winds, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you fire and heat, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you winter and summer, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O every dew and storm of snow, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you ice and cold, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you frost and snow. Oh man, I forgot something. I left out a whole section. O you winter and summer, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. No, O you night and days, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you light and darkness, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you ice and cold, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. Yeah, O you frost and snow, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you lightning and clouds, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O let the earth bless the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O you mountains and little hills, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O all things that grow up on the earth, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O you fountains, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O you seas and rivers, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O you whales and all that moves in the waters, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O all you fowls of the air, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O every beast and cattle, let's see. See, all you beasts and cattle, bless you, Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. I see every beast and cattle. Yeah. All you beasts and cattle, bless you, the Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O you children of men, bless you, Lord, praise and exalt above all forever. O Israel, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. O you priests of the Lord, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. O you servants of the Lord, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. O you spirits and souls of the righteous, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. O you holy and humble men of heart, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. O Ananias, Azariah, and Mishael, bless you, the Lord. Praise him, exalt him above all forever. No, for he had delivered us from hell and saved us from the hand of death, even delivered us out of the furnace, even delivered us out of the furnace of the burning flame, even out of the midst of the fire, he had delivered us. Oh, bless the Lord. Oh, no, oh, thank the Lord because he's gracious and his mercy endureth forever. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord because he is gracious and his mercy endureth forever. Oh, all ye that worship the Lord, bless the God of gods, praise him, give him thanks for his mercy endureth forever. All right. This another thing. This another prayer, huh? No, I got more to it. We ain't ready yet. All right. We getting there though. We getting there. We ain't ready yet. We getting there. Yeah, we getting there. The second one, the second one, everybody just pray. God had made it such. Because there ain't no way I would have forgot. No. I mean, I left everything. Everything. No, I just did the computer and other things. Because I could have took the main computer. Sure could have. Yeah, could have took the main computer in this one. And bought it. No, just do this until God show me something else to do. Yeah. Let's get with it then. No, Belshazzar got a post. Because that's on them. Because I know the blessing because you already start receiving the blessings. Your prayer, I mean, your dreams have already started changing. Yeah. Jared about to go through a trial. Yeah, Jared about to go through a trial. No, he got to remember the dream that he had before. And could they tell him what's coming? And so he's going to have to go through that. No, you just have to remember who he is and how to call upon the name of the Lord. That's all you got to do, remember who he is and call. No, because when I was trapped, yeah, it had me. No, I can see why God, after you come out of something, you always can look back on it and say, man, I see how God did that and I thank him for it. Yeah, because I sure called on him. When I called him on that day, then everything from there started changing. And next thing you know, it was 2012. Yeah. And turn to bless thee and keep thee. And turn to make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Turn and lift up his kindness upon thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy might. No, I hope y'all try and remember many of the prayers as y'all possibly can. Because it's written that way. It's written that way because of our power, that what we can do. Man, we can do. Two of us get together and start praying. What you think gonna help? Paul and Silas was in that prison praying, huh? And what happened? The earth started quaking. Everything started. I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah. Let's go. Job suffering. Job suffering. Equipped with unlimited power. Equipped with unlimited power. No. He was equipped with unlimited power. Satan endeavored to deprive Job of all he owned. I'm listening. I'm listening. You know, I'm listening. Because that's what's going on right now. Well, if you go by what the word say and how God left his word, well, what Esau, how many times did Esau try to kill, how many times Esau tried to deprive us of all that we own? Yes, he did. When Father Isaac died, yeah. When Father Isaac died, when Leah died, he brought them armies and everything against us. All right. When we came back to see Mother Rebecca, what did he do? Yes, he did. He had when he came back to see Mother Rebecca. All right, he had all the people ready for the destroy. It wouldn't be for the holy angels. It wouldn't be for our pious and holy ways that we live. No, Father Jacob wouldn't have made it. Even though we still had to go through something, just like we're going through now. Because he equipped, like you say, he equipped with unlimited power. Satan endeavored to deprive Job of all his own. And then another thing, you got to understand who Job was. Job was Esau. Yeah. What God's told us. Because if he have unlimited power, then God tell us what? He have never given Satan power over man. Even though he got unlimited power, he still doesn't have power over us. Lord, man, that's why the Lord God tell you need to study the Torah. No, remember what it said, two things Israel have to do. Study the Torah and do sacrifice in the temple. So a lot of y'all don't know what the temple is, then I suggest you go read the Shepherd of Hermas and find out about that temple. Because everybody can't enter into that temple. You know it can't. And that temple is a certain way. Go to the book of Revelation, find out. All right. Anyway, no, they got a number. I ain't go over that today. But hopefully God will ever. He burnt part of his cattle, and the other part he carried off by the enemies. So half he burnt, half he carried off. Yeah. What pained Job more than this was that the recipients of his bounty turned against him and took off his belongings. So the recipients. No, well, we can either see that. Yeah. No, he said that a man that's at peace with them at the table gonna do him wrong. Yeah. Okay. Now you can see that right now. I won't get too far. Among the adversaries that assailed him was Lilith, the queen of Sheba. No, it was Lilith, the queen of Sheba. She lived a great distance from his residence. No. Let's see that. Let's see. It took her and her army 3 years to travel from her home to his. She fell upon, all right. No, we know the queen of Sheba. He said her name was Lilith. 2 different time periods. 2 different time periods. Right. Because this is way before Solomon. This when we just crossed, this while we was crossing the Red Sea, before during the time of our coming from Egypt. That's what this time that was. So that's 2 different people. Yeah, and 2 different time, 2 different people. All right. Though you have to put it together. All right. She lived a great distance from his residence and took her army 3 years to travel from her home to his. So Ethiopia. But it was an army. So that's why it took so long, because it's an army. She fell upon his oxen and his ass and took possession of them after slaying the men to whose care Jacob entrusted them. All right, no, because we don't know how big because Ethiopia is Africa. Yeah, and we don't know how big Africa was because you're looking at two different times. Because at one time, Nimrod ruled it all. And they don't tell you how vast it was, but we know he ruled everything. So, right, so they don't tell you how vast it was. So during the time of Job, because I don't know how much they had of it, but they had a lot of it because it took 3 years. All right. No, it said it took 3 years. Her army 3 years to travel from her home to his. That's a large army to take 3 years. Well, let's continue on. All right. So it took the possession. So it said after slaying the men whose care Job had entrusted them, one man escaped alone, wounded and bruised. He had only enough life in him to tell Job the tale of his losses. And then he fell down dead. The sheep, which had been left unmolested by the queen of Sheba, was taken away by the Chaldeans. Job's first intention was to go to war against these marauders. But when he was told that some of the property had been consumed by fire from heaven, he desisted and said, if the heaven turn against me, I can do nothing. All right, so we know the heaven going to turn against these people. Yes, that's written down. Ecclesiasticus chapter, 36 and 39. So all that going to turn against them. Yeah, measure for measure. No, because another thing what people not telling us, what we finding out lately, these people is using the demons and demonic spirits to come against us. Yes, they did. Still using them right now today. Still using them right. When you see them people going to be all these Greek and sororities and fraternities and sororities and all that. All right. And then on top, no, got a lot going on that we don't know about. No, and then you have the Eastern Star, then Mason, and whatever other organization that they have out there. Right. And then that's besides some people that got their private little stuff going on and they think tanks, as we read earlier. Yeah. Just like the Lord God said, Israel have to endure many things. But, they have a but in there. But just like Father Abraham, when the Most High told Father Abraham, told his friend, it says, since you've done that 4 times, 4 people, I will destroy them. All 4 nations that enslave you, I will destroy them. No, he says, since you've done that, I have given you powers. Your descendants and your seed after you power to overcome them. No, they cannot do us anything. Let's continue on. Then why are you still here? And how many times they're still trying to get rid of us? All right. Anyway, wounded and bruised, he had enough left in him to tell Job the tale of his losses. And then he fell down dead. The sheep had been left unmolested by the queen of Sheba and was taken off by the Chaldeans. Job's first intentions, was to go to war against these marauders. Now remember, Job is a king. But when he was told that some of his property had been consumed by fire from heaven, he desisted and said, if the heaven turn against me, I could do nothing. So we know heaven going to turn against these people. Yes, we do. Because the Lord God said that I'm going to kick everything out of heaven. The stars and everything, I'm going to kick them out of heaven and where? To the earth. No, our prayers and everything coming back down. The incense and the prayers that we praying, that's coming down also. Yeah. Notice here a little small piece like they destroyed the space station. So just think about all that's coming down. Got a lot coming down, a lot of it. Anyway, let's continue on. Dissatisfied with the results, Satan, he done all that, he's still dissatisfied. Dissatisfied results, Satan disguised himself as the king of Persia. The king of Persia. Yeah, besieged the city of Job's resident. So he disguised himself as the king of Persia. Well, we know all that's going to happen again. Yes, yeah. Aren't they waiting for him to pop up in Jerusalem? Yeah. Took it and spoke to the inhabitants, saying, this man Job had appropriated all the goods in the world. So everything, all the goods in the world, leaving not for others. What that sound like? All right, nothing sound like two people. Yeah. Well, that's what you see. There's a king of Persia. Now, this ain't the same thing right now today. Babylon. And he had also torn down the temple of our God. Also torn down the temple of, which is true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. And now I will pay him back for his wicked deeds. See, now I pay him back for wicked deeds. That's Satan. Come with me and let us privilege his house. At first, the people refused to hearken to the words of Satan. They feared that the sons and daughters of Job might rise up against them later and avenge the father's wrong. So Job had his family. Yeah, so they're afraid to say, we killed Job. The son and daughter going to come out. No, remember what Job had, how powerful. Now, well, they had riches and wealth. They had no power here, but, riches and wealth have a certain type of man-made power. We just finished reading. They put their trust in their riches and their wealth. Yeah. And then the gods that they made up themselves, that's what they're doing right now. Make a spaceship. I'm gonna make a spaceship, and I'm gonna fly to Mars. And when all this start happening, after we destroy the earth, then we gonna live in Mars. Nah, bro, you ain't going nowhere. Because Lord God say you're not going nowhere. I ain't going by what you say. I'm going by what the Most High say. All right. My father is not a liar. All right. We'll see. All right. See, he had taken everything and left nothing for others. That's Satan. Yeah, he had also torn down the temple of our God, and now would pay him back for his wicked deeds. So that reminds me of something, because I remember we just finished reading that, what we going to be doing. Yeah, so I could easily see Satan coming down. Yeah, I was in the church houses. I was in the church houses. No, and I was in what do you call it? The temples and the synagogues. I was in the church houses, the temples, the synagogues, and everywhere. And all of a sudden, these righteous and holy people come down and they destroyed it all. They took it because that was we just finished reading. Yeah, in the book of Enoch. And we gonna destroy it all. No, you already own all that. Yeah, you already own it. We just finished reading that. Yeah, we just finished right here. Listen what you say. And with him, the faithful who suffered. Wait a minute. Oh, I have it. There it is, right there. It said, no. And they shall deny the name of the Lord of spirits, and shall expel him from the temple in which they assemble. All right, so the temple belongs to Satan. Apocrypha of Elijah. Is it apocrypha of Elijah? Yes, it is. Because like right now, he said he owns everything, then he's going to require double of their hands. All right. No, he's requiring it right now. Let's continue on. He said that. Go read it. Beelzebub, I will pay him back for his wicked deeds. Come, What mean let us privilege his house? The first the people refused hearken to the words of Satan. They feared their sons and daughters of Job might rise up against him later and avenge their father's wrong. But after Satan had pulled down the house wherein the children of Job was assembled, and they lay dead in the ruins, the people did as he bid them and sacked the house of Job. Yeah. No, yeah, God had given it to him. Yeah. Mm-mm. You got to always remember, like I tell you all the time, since he himself couldn't get to Job, what did he do? What did he do? I don't get everybody else against him. That's what they did now. So, since I can't destroy Israel, I don't get everybody else to turn against Israel. Yeah, I got more to that, but I'm not telling it to you right now. I won't tell it to you, though. Yeah. Has he not done that? Yeah, that's why they want to claim to be us. Because Israel is despised and hated all over the world. Now you know why. Because they call upon the name of the Lord God. Then they got these people that say they're Jews, but now they want claim to be us. And the Lord God say, you're not my people. Yeah, let's continue on. I'm just saying. All I can do is just tell it to you. All right. All right. Seeing that neither the loss of all nor the death of his children could change his pious heart. No, that's in the New Testament. Huh? Nothing can turn our hearts away from the love of the Lord. Okay. Neither the loss of he had nor the death of his children could change his pious heart. Satan appeared before God the second time and requested that Job himself, his very person, but be put into his hand. So since he got everybody and done all that, after he did that, all that, now he want what? Right, he want God to put Job in his hand. Now I did all like that, he ain't gonna turn. Right. No, because he's probably doing the same thing to you. I done all that to him. Yeah. And turn the husbands and the wives against them, turn the children against them, have them living out, and they still calling on the name of the Lord God. Put them in my hand. Let me put them in an internment camp. Let me cut off their heads. Let me put my mark upon them. You know that's coming. Because we already know why it's coming. All right. God granted Satan's plea, but he limited his power to Job's body, and his soul he could not touch. Jesus told us the same thing. Don't fear him who can destroy the body, but fear him who can destroy what? Both body and soul. Yeah. So he couldn't touch his soul. In a sense, Satan was worse off than Job. Worse off than Job. He was in the position of the slave that had been ordered by his master to break the pitcher and not spill the wine. No. Now you know where I'm going at with that. In the book of Revelation, they could do everything, but two things they couldn't do. Don't hurt the oil, neither the wine. Yeah, those who keep the commandments, those who can keep the commandment and have the spirit of the law of God, which is the spirit of prophecy. Come on, man. Now, it doesn't read, oh, man. Somebody bring that up. That's in the book of Revelation. But don't hurt the oil and wine, because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. No, listen to what you say. Listen to what you say. No, seeing neither the loss of, well, let me say this. Yeah, said Satan was worse off than Job. He was in a position of the slave that had been ordered by his master to break the pitcher and not spill the wine. He can't do it. No, he can't do it. The law of God can do it. He can't do it. I can rule. Jesus can do it. Come on, wait, nobody won't go get it. All right. I'm afraid of the book of Revelation too, but we got to do it. All right. No, all in wine. I'll put it up there. All right. I'm just telling you. Yeah. Book of Revelation. That's where it's at. All right. There it is right there. It's telling the same thing. Is that not the same thing? Come on, bro. Is that not the same thing? It sounds exactly like the same thing. Listen to what he said. All right. All right. And I heard a voice. Listen to what he said. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil in the wine. Well, that's the same thing. Satan had destroyed everything, did he not? Yeah, he destroyed Job, all Job livestock. He burned down his fields, he killed his children and everything. Yes, he did. All right. No, but this really is devil. No, because remember Esau. Job wasn't, but Esau are the Jews, right? They are his people. They are his people. Okay, well, go read the first book of Adam and Eve, and the Gospel of Nicodemus, and the full Gospel, and find out. Yeah, he tell you that he loves to brag about his people. I'm gonna stir up my people, the Jews. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it says. Now listen what it says. You're worse off than he was possession of the slave that had been ordered by his master to break the pitcher and not spill. Because they could do everything, but it can't hurt the oil and the wine. It can't hurt those who keep the commandments of God. Have the commandments of God and have the spirit of the law of God. All right. Wine is spirit. The oil comes from furthermore. Remember the oil that went down Aaron's beard. All right. I know I'm getting to that time, but that's all right. I got a few minutes. No. All right. So they mess with my phone first. Well, I remember I couldn't do nothing with my phone. Then I went there, then he took and put another SIM card in there. But ever since then, just like the other night, I said some words. Next thing you know, the series come on and say, I can't find that right now. I said, whoa, they listening. Then I start speaking in the spirit. Let her listen to some of that. Yeah, let her listen to some of the spirit. See what she gonna say then. Yeah. Because there's no place that we can be alone. That's why he gave us the gospel of Thomas. He said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about walking buck naked, everything hanging out, right? Because our father Adam and mother Eve did the same thing, and it was perfect in all their ways before the fall. And Jesus came to return us back to that as we are now. People say, come on out that house. You come out the house buck naked and everything. Man, what do you want? Yeah. Because that's the whole plan, to make you shame. To make you shame because they think you're full of pride, you're arrogant, you're boastful, like I used to be. And somebody would say, come on out the house. I said, well, I can't come out the house. Now let me put on some clothes first. But see now, come on out the house. Man, what you want? And everything. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. You're a man with the rock 3 days and 3 nights in the wilderness. All right. Y'all know. Because what God has been giving us lately is about our power and how we have the permission to use our power. Yeah. Because first he had to teach us and take all that foolishness out of our heart And all that's gone now. And so we just, they can come try to make us mad and everything. Okay, man, all right, whatever you say. What I got to do to make him mad? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Our people. Let's continue on. But anyway, let's continue on. So, yeah. No. So you see, no. Satan now caused a terrific storm to burst over the house of Job, because when you go read the Holy Bible, they they came and took all the cattle right away with them, and I'm the only one left to tell. Big storm came and knocked the house down, killed all the children, and I'm the only one to tell. But that was, where the Bible comes from. We put the Bible together. So we already know what the Lord God has said. That's why the guy was on YouTube. And he posed that. I said, well, give me the proof. He have an answer back. Because they want to sell the thing, but they won't listen. Because we went over all those lessons. Yeah, they go now, because when I seen Stephen Darby out there, I went over everything. Started listening to his past sermons and everything, because they're out there. His past teachings. And about time I caught up with everything, he was dead. Yeah, and I said, oh, I know they killed him. Yeah, I know them people killed him. Yeah. Let's continue on. All right. So I had caused a terrific storm to burst over the house of Job. It was cast from his throne by the reverberations, and he laid upon the floor for 3 hours. Notice it says, Satan caused a terrific storm to burst over the house of Job. He was cast from his throne by the reverberation, and he laid upon the floor for 3 hours. It's right there. Because we don't know how loud this Satan doing it. Now, this not God doing it, this Satan doing it. So we don't know how loud we know it can go loud. We know the voice of the Lord can go loud, because when we received the Torah, after God opened up his mouth and we flew back 12 miles and didn't drop dead. The angels had to come in and revive us. Yeah. No. I'm just telling you, boy. No, that's from Satan, boy. You know what God can do. Oh, man, how far? No, I don't know. And the reverberation knocked him out off the throne, because Job, I told you, Job was a king. All right. Let's continue on. Anyway, knocked him out of his throne, off his throne. All right. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Satan caused a terrific storm to burst over the house of Job. He was cast from the throne by the reverberation, laid upon the floor for 3 hours. 3 hours. Then Satan smote his body with leprosy. So he turned white. From the sole of his feet to his crown. So that was from feet to the head. Jesus touched me here and went down to the sole of my feet. Yeah. Now let's continue on. Yeah, so he struck him with leprosy. Yeah. No, because remember, we paid for everything. So this was nothing for Job. Yeah, it was nothing for Job to pay for this. Because we know why. Yeah. Let's continue on. No, this is after. This when we was leaving. Yeah, during that time when we were getting ready for leave. No, God had shut Job's mouth, but he still was under, because he was a king. He was still by Pharaoh. Yeah, he was still by Pharaoh. Job was still by Pharaoh. We know he was still by Pharaoh. Come on, man. Come on, man. I ain't going over there with you. Right, because we had to be still by Pharaoh. Because that was the last order to throw him in the water. And that came from Jambres and Jambres. And Job didn't say nothing. And Reu told him, say, leave them people alone. Yeah, let them people go on back to their land if you don't want them here. Right. Anyway. No, because all that deception, all that lying that they're doing. And people, all right. All right, I'm just saying, all I can do is just tell it to you. All that lying that they're doing. All right. Sunset, 8:46. Now I had to see what time the sun gonna set. Yeah, I had to see what time the sun gonna set, man. I'm not gonna no. Man, you no, my time, I done built up too much time now. So this, for instance, we ain't gonna take it back that far. We're just gonna go back with 1 year. How about that? So you spent a whole year not having sex, being righteous and holy, making sure you pray right at sunrise, making sure that you pray right at sunset, doing everything else. And so all of a sudden now, one day coming, you're going to say, well, I'm not going to do it today. And after you then now, you're not going to do that because you done built up a record. You done built up a report. Right, where you done say, nah, he's not going to, no, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Yeah, see. No, gold tried in the fire, and my servants are faithful. They used to post that the other day. Yeah, he is sure in the morning. Let's go. Let's continue on. You're not going to do it. Anyway, let's see. So the plague forced Job to leave the city and sat down outside upon an ash heap, for his lower limbs were covered with ooze and burrows. So the burrows and everything came from him being struck with leprosy. No, I didn't know that. I didn't. Oh, I know he had burrows, but I know it was from leprosy. And no, I have a cousin, and that's what he has. The ooze and burrows. Yeah. No, that's God heal him in his time. Because a lot of times we don't know what these people being done unto us. They don't care. And people don't care. We already read that. All right. A land where wicked plans are concocted against God. That's the think tanks and all that. Yeah, they have them. All right, let's continue on. Because they have convinced a lot of people, Christian people, Muhammad, all the religious people, they have convinced them that God is just a man with supernatural powers and he could be defeated. That would have. Yeah, that was it said. Because say you always gonna roll up and say, you see what I done? Yeah, you see what I done? And then the letter said, oh yeah, you did, didn't you? Say, yeah, I can do something else also. Which is a lie. Which is a lie. All right. Anyway, just like we went over reparation, I'll tell you about reparation again. All right. When Satan ever said, when anyone said they were gonna do something for Israel and they done it. Man, you still fighting for your basic rights, man. You gonna tell me something like that? No, we'd be free to worship the Most High and reverence peace. 1973. Yeah, we'll always be free. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. That's what we're doing now. No, we got something else. We got to cry. We got to cry. Just be patient. Don't rush it. Are you enjoying it? Oh, because I'm saying now, I'm enjoying it. I know I'm suffering, but I enjoy it. Yeah, like you say, I want to teach you how to suffer and not to. Right. Because no, it's just enjoyment in suffering. So you got to come to that point. Yeah, you come to that point if you're doing it the right way. Yeah. No, because I didn't have anything. You have money in the bank, you can go anywhere, do anything, and look at the headaches and everything that you're going through. Yeah, the woman out there treating, your kids out there doing whatever they want to do. Yeah, your people in there out there lying on you. Yeah, I'm just saying. But yet still you got a bank account. All right. And then the people that you're trying to help so they can start their own business, they still there robbing you. Yeah. All right. The God of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me. He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of God, and shall be as the light of the morning when the sun rises in the evening. Yeah, even a morning without clouds. Tender grass springing out of the earth by a clear shining after the rain. You know, the disciple wanted to live during these last days time. Yeah, they did. Not just that. King David wanted to see him. God showed it to him. Yeah, King David, God showed it to him. Yeah. A lot of people wanted to see the time that we living in. When the righteous start ruling. And you living in that time. You live, man, people don't understand. No, they look, oh, I'm waiting for the next civil rights movement or something like the Black Lives. A lot of people out there, oh, I missed the civil rights movement. I'm not going to miss this one, which is a lie. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be a part of history. Yeah, you're being a part of history. Well, what history you being a part of? Yeah. Let's continue on. No, now is their time. You don't get nothing out for this. This is it. All right. So, covered with ooze and burrows, issue flowed out upon the ashes. Say the issue flowed out upon the ashes. The upper part of the body was encrusted with dry burrows. And to ease the itching that caused him, and to ease the issue when it caused him, he used his nails until it dropped off together with his fingertips. So not only his nail drop off, but his fingertips too. No, I'd be scratching like that, and then my nails go poof. Hey. Anyway, let's continue on. And he took him a potsherd to scrub himself, to scrape himself withal. You ever seen a potsherd? Yeah, like a valve or something break, and you take that little piece and that's what he did. His body swarmed with vermin. Swarmed with vermin. So that the little flies and different little insects and everything that come around, gnats, all that come around when they had pus around. Because that's what it was pus. Yeah. They're vermin, but if one of the little creatures attempted to crawl away from him, he forced his back, saying, remain on the place where thou was sent until God assign another unto thee. Yeah. So he made him stay there and do whatever he was doing. And say, stay there until God assign another one. No, because it might have felt good. It might have. Yeah. A relief. All right. His wife, fearful that he was not bear his horrible suffering with steadfastness, advised him to pray to God for death. that he might be sure of going hence an upright man. No, because they portrayed her, not in this book, but because every time them pastor, preacher, and teacher, they make you think that the woman was an evil and wicked woman, right? Instead of how she really was. Yeah. No, because man, when you see some people suffering for a long time, yeah, you'd be glad when God come and get them to end this suffering. And they be suffering a long, long time. Some of them be glad to go. I'm glad it's my time. I don't have to suffer like this anymore. Yeah. No, because I had read that. One praying, the person that's in pain, they're praying for the die, for God to come and relieve the pain. But the other people around, they're praying for God, for God to keep them alive. And all that's what I'm just telling you. That's how they be praying. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. No, his wife, fearful that he would not bear his horrible suffering, was steadfast in that seat. She had to advise him to pray because he thought he wasn't going to make it. Pray to God for that he be sure of going hence as an upright man. So she was an upright woman. And she was talking about his welfare. But he rejected her counsel, saying, if in the days of good fortune, which usually tempts men to deny God, and that's why I did, days of good fortune, because that little recreation stuff that I had, that little monkey became a gorilla. That gorilla became a dragon. Yeah, that's what happened to him. No, because they be showing you in the pictures on television and everything. That be going on in people real life. Yeah. No. See, deny God. King Solomon said that. In the days of good fortune, which usually tempts men to deny God, I stood firm and not rebel against him. Surely, no, it say, surely I shall be able to remain steadfast under misfortune, which compels men to be obedient to God. So he's telling you that. Because King David told you the same thing. Yeah, before I was afflicted, I went astray. And he had good fortune. You know he did. Right. King Solomon, he had good fortune, he went astray. I did the same thing. I had good fortune, I went astray. Yep, I did. I did. Like Mike Tyson tell you, what you still in a little bout. Yeah, did he go astray? So a lot of them do that. A lot of them have the good fortune. Bill Cosby, yeah, Michael Jackson. I ain't talking about them saying they was raping women, pedophilia and stuff like that. I'm talking about what they did and how did they do it. Yeah. Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC. Yeah, he went astray. Michael Jackson augmented his face and everything. He went astray. So we got a lot of others. Yeah, got a lot more to that than this. That I'm telling you, I'm just going by what I see and what I know about sin. But God knew the very thoughts and everything about him. So all I can do is say a little bit about it. But God knows. But anyway, that was Job said. So he warning us. Yeah, he warned us, which compelled men to be obedient to God. And Job stuck to his resolve in spite of all suffering. Now, he was a king, all suffering, while his wife was not strong enough to bear her fate with resignation. Resignation to the will of God. All right. Resignation. All right. No, if I learn how to pronounce it a different way, I will do it. All right. So she so she lost her high position. Because that's going to happen again. God already told it, those that are on top will be brought low. Those that are on bottom, Israel will be raised to the top. We went over that. And we know why now. Right? So no. And when her master learned that she shared her bread with Job, he dismissed. Yeah, he dismissed her. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, what Jesus said, what the Lord God said. So you're going to have a lot of them like that. They're going to be eating their own children. No, she went to work, huh? But Jesus said some of them like that going to be eating their own children and everything. And she went to work. To keep her husband from starving, she cut off her hair and purchased bread with it. Yeah. She did what she's supposed to do, huh? It was all she had to pay, the price of charge by the bread merchant, none other than Satan himself. Now remember how the bread went down, because Job gave him burnt bread, and the man went back and gave him a regular piece of bread. He says, go back and get that burnt bread, because I'm gonna show him what I'm gonna do to him. Yeah, he did it. It ain't do no good though. He ain't do no good. Yeah. No. Yeah, none than Satan himself, who wanted to put her to the test. Now you want to put her to the test. He said to her, "Hast thou not deserved this great misery of thine? It had not come upon thee." This speech was more than the poor woman could bear. So she can bear after that. No, because Satan got a lot of them committing suicide right now with that foolishness, because they don't want to serve God. They don't. They don't want to serve God. Well, who they serve? They're not serving God. All right. No, when I seen, just like I saw, they showed a little clip of Rihanna walking out there. No, tell you how she looked. No, she looked like a beautiful woman that's on drugs. A beautiful, rich woman on drugs. That's how she looked. That's how she looked. No, I didn't seen it before. Yeah, I didn't seen it before. Because there's no God in your life. There don't be no God in life. Then, like I said, when you get that money and stuff, you turn your back on God. Like, there's no God. This is my God here. Money. They make their money God. We already read all that. Yeah. Anyway. No, because we know, like our father, especially our father Joseph, he done taught us. Father Judah, they done taught us. No matter what you get or how much you get or what it is, remain faithful unto your creator. Remain faithful. Because it's a different. Because when I didn't have this, I had Christianity. What promoted that, what I was doing. Yeah, they promote that, Christianity. Yeah. But this doesn't do it. I see people promote the same thing. They don't promote serving Christ. Mm-mm. That's why them people let them do it. Yeah. No, and they still remember this sacrifice. I'm gonna make it that to God bring it to justice. And I know justice is coming. For Joy Morgan, they sacrificed that girl. No telling who else they sacrificed. But I know they sacrificed her. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. No, it's gonna come out. What's done in dark, she'll come to the light. It ain't gonna come out. All right. No, because got a lot of people that he this and he that. If I'm this and that, don't you think it would come to the light? All right, let's continue on. Anyway, no, Job. His wife, that's Satan. Listen to what he did. It was all she had to pay the price charged by the bread merchant, none other than Satan himself. Now remember, Satan can shapeshift. All right, because that might be just like Jerry said, that might be Satan himself trying to set him up. No, but Jerry got power. All Jerry got to do is pray, and the truth gonna come out. Yeah, remember, Satan can't stay around prayer. So when you get to that person, no, make sure you do Jesus. And so you say Jesus in that prayer. Yeah, yeah. And see why it come out with that person who claim they want to know. All right. Who wanted to put her to the test. He said, hast thou not deserved this great misery of thine? It had not come upon thee. This speech was more than the poor woman could bear. Then it was that she came to her husband amid tears and groaned and urged him to renounce God and die. Now that's what happened. Because they like to think, no. They want to make you think that she was evil and wicked from the beginning. Now Satan was behind all that. Yep. Because that's what they have done. They have taken the truth. You know, all you got to do is go back to the Gospel of Atonement. Say the Pharisees. You know who the Pharisees are. They have taken the keys of knowledge and hidden them. Well, the keys of knowledge is what? The Torah. Yeah, the keys of knowledge is the Torah. How I know? Because just like he said, Esau won't permit Israel to study the Torah. Why? Yeah. And you have forgotten the exhortation and speaking unto us, unto children, my son, despise not the chastening of thy Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. Yeah, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourge every soul whom he receiveth. If he endured chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Yeah, we went through. But if you be without chastisement, well, all the partakers, then we are bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we had fathers of our flesh what corrected us, and we give them reverence. Should we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure. But he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now, no chastening, no, I say chastening, for the present seem to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. So we know that's to be the truth. Yeah, is my time up? Because I don't want, no. All right. No, I gotta have to get on. No, my time is up. All right. No, I got a few seconds, a few minutes. All right. No, my time is up, man. Y'all be keeping me up all this long time. Yeah. I had a quick dream and telling someone that there was air pollution all around the building in the city. Then I saw which flying in the sky on a broom. I know there's some smoke in New York now, but maybe it's spread down here. Yes. But it got more than that. What the name of that star? Pentagram. Yeah, the chemtrails fly the pentagram just about every day now, I think. Yeah. That's in the whistle of her eyes, too. When she got on that broom and flew it all around. Yeah. 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 Well, no, Belshazzar say I didn't see it, but it looked a little red. The moon looked like it was red. All right. No, that was Belteshazzar says. All right. Now y'all saying that. That's prophecy being fulfilled. Yeah. All right. John red alert from our city, which was black like a shadow. All right. There you go. Man. No, because when I read stuff like that from y'all, you have to go back. Because don't worry about what they say. Worry about what the Most High say. The ungodly and the righteous growing up at the same time. Right? So that's what we're seeing. No, because that's why I'm reading now. Remember, he said he gave Satan. Yeah, he gave Satan unlimited power. No, that's what he said. He gave Satan unlimited power. Equipped with unlimited power, Satan endeavored to right there. And now he gave Satan. Right, but Satan didn't have no power over us, just like right now. I can easily see it, man. I can see it so plainly. Who y'all are, the might that y'all have. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue on. No. So he said the speech was more than a poor woman could bear. Then was she came to her husband, and men tears and groan and urged him to renounce God and die. Know what that sound like? Eve told to Adam, you better eat this fruit now. Come on, eat it. Yeah. No, it's the same thing. She's going crying to you, please, Job, I can't take that anymore. No, please, curse God and die. I don't want to live like this. Come on, Job. Yeah. But he's the one who set it up. Then they say that they have some people that listen to the people on YouTube and they go there. They got people that live on, no, the little girl, they had their, that's why they're going to court now. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Alphabet, Israel girl, innocent Israel girl. You know that's why they're gone. And she learned how to hang herself off one of those channels. She learned how to hang herself, and her dad came in the room looking for her. And he didn't see her in the room. Then he turned around and saw her hanging on the back of the door. Boy. That's a horrible thing for a father to see. And then he found out that she was looking at these different things, and it taught her how to hang herself. Yeah. And now I told you, bring them to court, they're not going to win. You got to depend on what you want. You want the money or do you want justice? Well, the people running out here talking about they want reparation. Do you want what you want? Because you can get all the reparation you want. That's not going to stop him. I know it's not going to stop. Let's see if it's going to stop him. Let's read what God said if it's going to stop him. Yes, indeed, the king of Edom, the land wherein the wicked plans are connected. Forgive me. I got to say. Indeed, the king of Edom, the land wherein the wicked plans are concocted against God. Is that not so? Come on, man. Well, that's easy to be proved. Go to the book of Jasher. Go to the book of Jasher and see when they was going, book of Jasher, that was sitting to the book of Jasher. So when you go to the book of Jasher, book of Jubilee, well, let's go to the book of Jubilee then. And when the three families got together, what did they say they was going to do? Well, we're going to go off planet. One said, I'm going off planet, we're going to colonize everything. Another one said, we're going off planet, we meet anything out there, we're going to we're gonna have a space force. And we going out there, we're gonna kill it. Yeah, everything we find out in movies, and that's what they're doing. Yeah, that's the same thing. All right. Yeah, well, anyway, let's continue on. Because Satan behind it all. Yeah, he's behind it all. All right. Well, now, Job, however, was not perturbed by her words because he divined at once that Satan stood behind his wife and seduced her to speak thus. See? Yeah. Turning to tempered, he said, why dost thou not meet me frankly? Give up thy underhanded ways, thou wretch. Thereupon Satan appeared before Job, admitted that he had been vanquished, and went away abased. Yeah. No, I'm just saying. Where all this power at? Yeah. You don't know how that feels? Let me tell you. No. Let me tell you how that feels. I can tell you how that feels. Because he gave him everything. What didn't he not have? God gave him unlimited power. Hey, man, put it on. Do that. Yeah, you can do that. Sure. And gave him all limited power. And what could he do? What can he do? Nothing. Nothing. He couldn't do anything. All right. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give God what belongs to God, and give me what is mine. Jesus said, gospel tone, eternal bless thee and keep thee, eternal make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Eternal lift up his countenance unto thee and give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord thy God is one Lord. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy. No, we can't miss the sunset. Been keeping it too many years. This is not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, said the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah. Until next time. Now you know we ain't gonna miss no sunset.